From one user finding a glitch to borrow unlimited money and then getting into generational debt after a bad trade, to another user losing his life savings in one day, we're going to go over the dumbest trading losses recorded live. The first person we're going to talk about goes by the name Control the Narrative. He had a Robinhood portfolio worth just about $50,000 and he threw everything into Apple puts. This was real money on Robinhood, not a funded account. Day one ended off pretty darn smoothly for him, getting a $7,000 profit. But the following morning would be a rough one for him. Apple reported solid earnings, which was terrible for his puts. Not only but it also looks like he had some sort of epiphany. The worst part of it all was that he used some long-winded loophole that no one really knew about at the time to borrow $48,000 from Robinhood, meaning he lost $2,000 of his own money, but now was an additional $48,000 in debt. Without the glitch, he would of course be able to only get 2x margin. He could have used the glitch to take out, honestly, probably like $1 million if he wanted to, but he said that he wanted to be able to pay off the debt if things went wrong. And they definitely did. What if you're someone who's so confident that you're willing to live stream yourself trading with nearly $1 million? This young man live streamed his portfolio with a whole lot of Astra Space stock in it. During his live stream, Astra Space was trying to launch a rocket. Right before the launch time, the stock really started to surge because investors were ready for good news. But this is not quite what happened. The launch failed before his very own eyes and his portfolio plummeted in seconds.
I have my money on gravity. This would be a good time to sell. Look at the stock.
Again, abort called right near T0. Teams are currently working through their abort procedures and we're standing by for word of the next attempt.
Of the next attempt.
As shown in this clip, his portfolio peaked at about $807,000, but quickly dropped to $683,000. And it was all in the span of about a minute. He isn't financially ruined, but again, this is not one of those traders that you see with a simulated funded account. This is real hard-earned money. Smart Money 243 is a user who pulled a Control the Narrative and recorded himself losing over $1 million live. And cherry on top, this was money he inherited from his grandpa. Smart Money started his journey on Wall Street bets about 2 years ago. Stock went down, yet I lost money on puts. I've been robbed. This is criminal. On March 28th of 2024, he said DJT puts are free money, which would be real ironic considering what his future held. After a few posts about Norfolk, let's flash forward to January 17th of this year. DJT was trading at just about $40, and he revealed that he YOLO'd nearly $1.3 million into the stock to try to capitalize off the hype surrounding the inauguration. He bought these a few weeks prior and was already down 120k. Worse than that, he felt like he was about to lose even more money and said that this play might ruin his life. He knew that he got caught holding the bag, but now just wanted to know if he really messed up. But then he made a couple posts to the DJT stock subreddit telling everyone that they needed to man up. The stock was bound to go to the moon, so quit your complaining. Well, only a day later, he made another post that wasn't so optimistic. I'm a pathetic loser full of hopium. Smart Money 243 said, I'm making bullish comments and posts about DJT, but I know it's over. We're not even at Tuesday. Nothing has happened yet, but I know I've made the worst decision of my life. He says, DJT is guaranteed to crash. Why the heck did I throw my grandpa's money on it? Stupid Trump coin sucked all the money that would have been thrown at the stock instead. Gosh, it's so over. But he ultimately doesn't give a hoot. He just hopes his grandpa forgives him and now hates Trump for supposedly helping him ruin his life. Your average investor would probably say something like, hey, why don't you just cut your losses and take this as a $100,000 lesson? But Smart Money is not your average investor. Over the weekend, he posted about how scared he was and wanted to know what people would do if they lost all their money. All he got in return was a link to a Wendy's application. Finally, the market opened on Monday and Smart Money recorded his live reaction.
What? Oh, my life is ruined. My life is ruined. I'm sorry, Grandpa.
With this strange bag on his head, is it Control the Narrative making a secret comeback? Okay, probably not, but he is going to need that bag to vomit in after he's done recording. A lot of users would talk smack about him YOLOing the money his grandpa worked hard for. Smart Money was now down $430,000. Was he going to sell and walk away with at least $830k left? Nope. Later that day, he updated us with a new screenshot showing us that he was down another 180k for the day. One questionable post later, and he was now down $700,000 total. Smart Money told the subreddit, "You guys tricked me into buying this." But after this, he claims to finally have reached enlightenment after a user called him out on his YOLO. He's gonna use his years of experience, education, and apparently critical thinking to better his life and maybe put it all into VOO. He says that he's brave and courageous and just wants to journal for his mental health. Despite his marriage being in shambles, he's now in a zen-like state and just wants to take a break from Reddit. Well, he made another post later that day to let us know that another $20,000 was chipped off of his portfolio. After speaking more words of wisdom, he returned one day later to show that he was now down about $800,000. By January 27th, this loss grew another $200,000 to the big 7-figure mark. Despite being down 80%, he says he's not selling, ever. Next up is Jack Wong, who makes one of the riskiest trades I've ever seen.
As you can see, this stock, I've been looking at this for a long time. It tried to go above $1, but when it did, boom, skyrocket jump. That means this stock, at the end of this week, or maybe today, it has chance to go to $5, yeah, $2.
Wait, you put 20,000 shares in?
20,000 share of $2, so that's about $40,000.
How much in that?
$40,000 on a penny stock that he doesn't really seem to know much about.
You know, my grandfather say, you want to be rich, you want to get successful, you gotta take a risk sometime. And my grandfather never lose. God, man, just hold on a second. Oh my, hold on. I did not do the stop loss. I was too exciting to do the stop loss. What is happening to me, man?
Moral of the story is never to be too excited to make a stop loss because they can save you in terrible times.
No, 106. My dad gonna kill me. Oh my gosh.
Your dad? Why would your dad care, man?
But it's his money, man. I borrow his. He gave me the money to go to freaking school.
Next up, we have Average Trader, aka Wolfman.
There's no way this stock is above 120 as soon as the earnings are out.
He takes a short position on Apple, just like Control the Narrative, and you'll see what happens.
Wait a minute, did I see what? No, wrong way! I should have. No, I would get that fun. Oh my god, you Martin Shrekley. Oh my god.
The next guy loses a lot of money, but is a little bit more flamboyant than the last ones.
I'm gonna take it right there.
He shorts the market and makes a small profit, but is still overall in the red for the day.
Short there. And there it goes, down there to the 590s.
And right after he closes the position, the market starts moving the way he really wants it to.
Oh my!
And then he just starts popping off on his audience for no reason.
Why do I ever listen to anyone in the fucking chat? Like, what the are you talking about? Why the are you still arguing with me? Like, why are you even here? What the is that guy talking about?
This next Forex trader is looking at the market, waiting for a profitable buy.
Waiting for a candle break entry right here. Going for a small 1-to-1 right here. Let's see.
You can already feel his anxiety as the numbers immediately start fluctuating and get very volatile. But not too long after waiting, he gets into profit pretty quickly.
We're in the profit, guys. That's really looking nice. Hopefully we can keep the same momentum.
But then right after that, he goes straight into the red.
Bro, this is a sticky one, bro. What's going on? Can I get a reversal, please? That's it for the trade. Peace and love.
So this next guy is someone who had his toughest trading day in quite some time.
$38. Let's just get a nice $1,000 day today. Is that too much to ask? I'm out. Bids
if
are
that 99
3
gets
or
out, there it goes.
As you can see, things really start to go bad as he pretty much instantly loses $650 from his account.
Yes, I'm gonna actually hold this tight for a little bit. I'm actually in on a total of 17,000 shares. 17,000.
This could literally dump any second.
Don't you? So guys, I am going to live to fight another day on this even trade and take a small loss here.
Even after all this, he still tries to short the stock, which is not really the greatest idea, but just watch what happens.
I'm in right now, 12,000 shares on the short side. So I'm shorting this play after a 187% spike so far.
As you can see, the market is just not cooperating with him, and things are not going his way.
At this moment, I'm in at 149 cost basis on the short side, looking for this drop.
The charts stay bullish, but he stays bearish, and he just loses more and more money.
on this trade today. It has put me down $1,400.
And with this final blow, he loses over $2,600 for the day.
60, I am out, guys. I'm 100% out of this play. And
thankfully, this is where he finally steps away for the day, even though it is a little bit late.
On the month, but guess what? I'm not going to keep fighting something that's not working out.
The next clip shows how even a professional trader can lose tens of thousands of dollars in the blink of an eye.
There he is. I'm going to enter with light risk right here.
He starts by feeling bearish and shorting the market, but things never really went his way.
Okay. Yeah, I just got stopped out. I lost 18,000 on this short.
Not even a minute goes by and he's already stopped out and loses $18,000.
I'm still going to be looking for shorts here. I'll go ahead and go light risk.
He opens another short, but the market is still feeling very bullish, and things just, of course, still are not going his way.
Oh, I don't like that.
This time, though, he gets stopped out even faster than before.
Whoa. I got stopped out on this already. Like, my broker is saying that price is all the way the up here. Okay, then I actually would have been stopped out. But yeah, what the
Trading major world events is usually not a very safe or even good idea, but some people decide to do it anyway, and, well, it doesn't always go the greatest.
And repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
As the oath of office begins, his trade immediately starts going down.
Trump!
And you can tell just by looking at him that he knows his trade is going wrong. But before things get too bad, he sells for a $900 loss. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and remember, if you're gonna make dumb trades, probably don't do it live at least.